Random greetings, Helldivers. Let's start by understanding the electrical damage or the arc damage that comes from our own Tesla tower. First of all, understanding the proximity trigger or the distance that you need to reach before it actually starts firing. It appears that if you are between 22 to 21 meters close to the Tesla tower, it will begin firing at you. We don't know just yet how the targeting system works, mostly just proximity. If you're using an armor that has the passive called Electrical Conduit that reduces arc damage by 95%, the Tesla tower used by the Helldivers is gonna damage you approximately between 25 to 27 HP per hit. By the way, in case you did not know, if you lay prone, as in going full flat against the floor, the Tesla tower will not target you anymore. You can use this to get out of sticky situations, or if you ever run into a Tesla tower by the enemy Illuminate, it will work pretty much the same, though it's not recommended to put yourself in this kind of situations. The shield generator backpack will protect you against one impact successfully. For some odd reason, the EMS strike does not appear to be able to disable this Tesla tower from functioning correctly. It just keeps operating normally. Keep this in mind because this is gonna be important information for later. Now let's go over to the Illuminate front and let's laugh at their silly attempts to try to replicate Super Earth's amazing craftsmanship and technology. The Illuminate quote-unquote Tesla tower will detect you at around 25 meters of proximity. And while this detection rate seems to be superior than an own Tesla towers, you will have to look at the damage it inflicts upon the Helldiver using the passive armor resistance, and you start noticing that their attempt at creating a Tesla tower is far weaker than ours. By the way, the shield bubble is gonna be able to tank this damage very easily, so have no fear if you have one of these nearby you. Now this is where things start getting a little weird and bizarre, and I'm gonna need your help if I wanna figure out the mystery behind why this is happening. Apparently, if you throw an EMS strike towards the tower of the enemy, it appears that it will simply disable it. Although to me, it doesn't look like it's actually disabled, it just seems to be disoriented because the spark at the top is still present. And so I started pondering, what if it was the blizzard, the one visually impairing the Tesla tower rather than the EMS disabling it? So I decided to test using smoke screens. Honestly, at first, I didn't think this was gonna work, but to my surprise, look at this, it does. Throw a smoke screen in front of the Tesla tower and all of a sudden you will be 100% safe. I don't suppose the developers intended for this to be the thing, but I wonder why. And my only answer to this is probably that they wanted to create a system in which the Tesla tower does not shoot you through objects or phase through walls, depending on its placement. So for example, if there are walls around a Tesla tower, even though you are within the radius, it does not seize you, therefore it does not attack you. By the way, this will also work with our own Tesla towers. If you throw a smoke screen in front of it, you will be 100% safe. So what do you think, Helldiver? Do you think this is the intended way for the Tesla to be? Do you think there is little cameras installed inside the Tesla tower that detect an enemy and then shoots towards the direction? Or do you think perhaps the Tesla tower should be feeling the enemy nearby and it just zaps whatever is within its radius? Like I said, I understand the developer's thought process. We cannot really let the Tesla tower just feel Helldivers because it's gonna start shooting through the walls and it's gonna be really annoying. So they added the requirement to have visual confirmation before firing. However, unrealistically, do you think a smoke screen will actually stop a Tesla tower from zapping you if you're within its range? Maybe we need to send this video to Arrowhead Helldivers official Discord and have them take a look at this so that they can rewire the way a smoke screen works with this particular type of situation. By the way, what is the deal with this passive 50% electrical resistance? It does absolutely nothing. Does anyone watching this video actually understands what is the difference between arc damage and electrical damage? Because the Tesla tower looks pretty freaking electrical to me. And if that is not electricity, I don't know what is. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next one, ChonkyLotus out.